Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tech, and today I'm going to talk about the Xiaomi 12 Pro. I'm going to give you the complete details about this phone, so let's get started. So, hey guys, make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to give you its complete spec sheet. There is going to be a crazy details about this phone, starting with the Xiaomi 12 Pro review. The display scores 99%. The performance also scored 99%. Wow. The battery scores 89% and the camera scores 76%. I'm a little disappointed that camera scores only 76% because it's the Xiaomi 12 Pro. So now let's talk about the full specification. First off, start with the display. They are using a 6.7 inches Super AMOLED display with a Quad HD Plus resolution, and also the PPI density is 521, and also support the 120 Hz refresh rate and HDR10 Plus supported. And the screen is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus, and the screen to body ratio shows the 89%, and the max brightness is almost 1500 nits. Wow, that is some crazy display on this phone because the max brightness is also 1500 nits. So that means there will be no issue using this phone outside with a full sunrise. Now let's talk about the design and build. The phone is made from. Now let's talk about the design and build. The rear material is glass and the frame is also made from metal. The color we will be seeing the black, blue, and the green and pink. And the fingerprint sensor is also located on in-screen display. That means the fingerprint sensor is on display. And the screen to body ratio also is 89.6%. Now let's move on to the big stuff. The Xiaomi 12 Pro will be using the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. As you guys know, I already made a video on that, so make sure you also watch that. I will leave a card above on this video. But they are using the LPDDR5 memory comparable with 32 MHz clock speed. That means 3.2 GHz. The RAM size is also 8GB and 12GB. I know that the peak variant will be 12GB and the base variant will be 8GB. And they are using the 2 channels. Wow, that's awesome performance. That's why this phone scores 99%. Now let's talk about the benchmarks. 1245, the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1 scores on Geekbench 5, that's single core. And the multi-cores also scores 3864. But you guys will be surprised that this device tops the L229 benchmarks, scoring the first place on the L229, scoring the 10,85,549. That is the awesome performance on this phone. Now let's talk about the software. The Xiaomi 12 Pro will be launching with the Android 12 and their own custom MUI 13 ROM. The battery, they are using the 4600 mAh battery with the charging power of 120 watt. Freaking awesome, man. 120 watt charging power. That means your phone can charge full in just 19 minutes. Wow. And the phone supports also 50 watt of wireless charging. That is some crazy details on this phone, because this phone will charge only in 20 minutes and can live longer up to 1 day. Wow, that is awesome, man. Now let's move on to the big stuff. The main camera of this Xiaomi 12 Pro is 50 megapixel and the telephoto is also 50 megapixel and ultra wide is also 50 megapixel. Wow. This phone have the optical image stabilization and also have the optical 2x zoom, and can support 8K up to 24 FPS, 4K up to 60 FPS, and 1080p up to 60 FPS, and can support the super slow motion, that is 1920 FPS. Wow. Now let's talk about the lenses. The main lenses, they will be using the Sony IMX707. They have the phase autofocus and dual pixel and also support the optical image stabilization. And the telephoto lens is also 50 megapixel and the ultra wide lens is also 50 megapixel. Maybe the ultra wide lens, they will be using the IMX 780, 756 or 766 maybe. We don't have any much knowledge about the ultra wide lens, the telephoto lens, but the main camera of this lens, they are using IMX 707 with the aperture of f1.9. And the camera features bokeh mode, pro mode, and raw mode. That means the camera can support raw mode. The raw supports have more details in common than the pro mode. Now let's talk about the selfie camera. They are using the single punch hole 32 megapixel selfie camera that can support also 1080p up to 60 fps. That's my boy. Now let's talk about the connectivity. They are using the Wi-Fi 6 and the Bluetooth version of 5.2, and also can support the USB generation 2 USB Type-C. And as you guys might know, the Xiaomi always give NFC port and infrared port to get easy on Google Pay and other remote control stuff. The network they will be supporting the 2SIM and also support the 5G and also support the eSIM technology. That means you will be getting the better speed and read and write and download speeds. Now let's talk about the sound. Of course, Now let's talk about the sound. Of course, as you guys might know, this is the flagship level phone, so there is no 3.5mm headphone jack, but this phone supports the Dolby Atmos technology. So that was some crazy details about this phone. I covered almost every aspect ratio of this phone. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then sub to the channel will be awesome, and also leave a like and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. It's Tech, and see you in the next video.